process for entering updates or annual assessments. HUD has been very specific in their new guidance on annual assessments. First of all, an annual assessment needs to be done 12 months after the assessment date, and they've given us a window of 30 days before or 30 days after the assessment for that annual assessment to count. We should only do one annual assessment, which is slightly different than what we've been doing in the past, and that should fall within that anniversary date of 10/1/2015. Should 30 days before or 30 days after. So in this case, I'm going to enter an update for this client who's the head of household of 3 for this project entry. I'm going to go over to the interims column and click on interims, and it'll pop up a window for me to add an interim review. Since this client has none, there are none in the list. I'm going to add, and it by default picks those members of the family that were in the original project entry or still active. The interim review type I'm going to pull up for this client is going to be an update, since I'm going to be doing this review only 90 days out instead of the full 1 year that I need to be doing. So I'm going to go with this review on 1/1/2015. Oops. Click Save and Continue, and it will pull in the assessment for the interim update. In this case, we're going to use the same annual update assessment for both updates and annual assessments. So it's important to note that the type that we do during this interim period is important. It needs to be an update. We don't want to do more than one annual assessment. And if we do an update within 30 days either side of that anniversary date, we should call it an annual assessment. So again, with multiple assessments, I'm going to go through and fill out the data for this client that needs to be updated, any changes that are made to the record. I want to go ahead and make that. If I need to do my verifications, my HUD verifications on the client at this time, I can do that. There's another video posted on how to do that if you have questions about that. And then once I'm done with this client, I'll click Save. I'll scroll back up to the top and I'll select my next client. Notice I have a green check mark for this client, a yellow check mark on the assessment because I haven't done them all. I'll do my next client. Check all of the data, make sure that the fields are correctly set. Do a save on this client. And scroll back up and do the last client in this household. Fixing all their data based on the assessment, click Save. I'll have green check marks on each of the clients and my annual update will be checked, and that's actually our annual assessment or update will be checked green as well. In that case, I've completed my update. I can click Exit. Now my update shows up in here in my 3-month period. I can click Exit from here, and it will also be reflected in here that I have interim updates for this client now. So that's the process for entering either an update or an annual assessment. And again, it's critical to note that we need to do those annual assessments 30 days before this anniversary date, 10/1/2015, or 30 days after that anniversary date. Somewhere in that window. Thank you.